Hey there. If you're thinking about getting out there on the road with the big rigs and driving a rig, an RV, or even a bus, then have we got great news for you.
Southwest Truck Driver Training can get you trained and rolling in as little as 4 weeks. They offer lifetime job placement support. They have special military programs, a financial aid program, including grant applications, and so much more to offer you.
Plus, they're family-owned business right here in the Southwest. They have world-class training for Class A and B CDLs, hazmat endorsement training, RV training, and, of course, a refresher course if you need one. And did we mention they have 3 locations, which are Phoenix, Tucson, and North Las Vegas?
So we don't know why you're sitting there channel surfing on a TV when you could be learning to drive and roll down the road to earning a great living today.
Go to their website, swtdt.com, to learn more about Southwest Truck Driver Training to shift your career into high gear.
Tell them you heard about them on the 18 Wheel Talk podcast show. We love them. You will too.
Breaker 19 for radio check.
18 Wheels.
Welcome to the 18 Wheel Talk podcast show.
We're a podcast for truckers, about truckers, by truckers.
Coaching generations of drivers while guiding them on their path to success.
Fueling them with knowledge and passion for trucking.
Navigating the industry 1 mile at a time.
Spark the revolution.
Oh, mommy.
Final answer?
I don't know. Maybe. Hey, welcome to the 18 Wheel Talk podcast show.
Welcome.
Live and in person.
Yeah, boy, are we going to give you a little humor and a little laughs and a little, what is up today, Patrick?
I don't know. Hey, we're not just a podcast for truckers. So tell your friends, tell your mother, tell your father,
enemies.
Tell everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, we're live. We're live. Well, we're live testing.
We're testing live with a slight delay because they do that to us.
Yeah, we want to make sure that everything's working.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
We don't have our shirts up.
I know. That's because it's a test.
Is it?
Or is it?
It's a test.
Anyways.
I don't have makeup on. It's a test.
Anyways, if you're watching us, welcome to the show.
Whoop, whoop. Hit the like and subscribe.
Yeah, especially, if you're not subscribed to the channel, bottom right-hand corner, right there should be a picture of our logo. And you just mouse over that baby, I think, and it'll say subscribe.
Hey, but for the 110, 115 of you that are subscribers, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much. We hope you guys are enjoying our show, and we got more things coming.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do.
More. Hey, just so if anybody wants to know, we are working on the final tally on our breast cancer awareness T-shirts.
Yeah, we have a couple people who ordered that.
We're just waiting to hear. We're waiting to get the final tally. Let me put that way on our profits.
Yeah, their shirts are still in transit because they ordered right at the end of the month, and
water.
Just got to make sure they got what they ordered. Oh yeah, I like water.
Or is it water? Oh, what you drinking?
Water. That's what I'm drinking. Bang, bang, bang,
right.
bang, bang.
What flavor Bang Energy are you drinking?
Candy apple crisp.
Oh, that one tastes really good.
It tastes really good. And they're not a sponsor yet. I hope they do.
Yeah.
I really like the candy apple crisp.
I've been drinking energy drinks for as long as I can. I started out with the big Monster.
Oh.
Monster was the first one that I ever tried. I don't think I've ever tried Red Bull.
I have.
Now there's just. Whew.
Now you walk down the aisle of big box like Walmart, and every week there's a new one.
Yeah, but hey, truck driver. I'm an ex-truck driver.
Me too.
So, back in the day, I used to drink Jolt Cola.
Oh wait, stop. Back in the day. Okay, now go ahead.
Back in the day. I used to drink what was called Jolt Cola. It was like Coke on steroids, basically.
Coca-Cola on steroids, not Coke
yes,
like not like Coke.
No, not that kind of Coke, but Coca-Cola on steroids.
Yeah, I don't like Coca-Cola. I'm a Pepsi person. Well, I'm a Mountain Dew person. But hey.
It was, I think, 2 times the caffeine.
Yeah, double the caffeine.
It was insane. I used to buy 2 bottles, 2 20-ounce bottles. And if I drank a bowl, to say, man, I'd be like, woo! I'd be like bouncing off the walls.
That's what gets me. I drank all the up colas like Jolt, and I drank the little bottles of energies and all the different stuff. And I drink energy drinks, and I can drink coffee with extra espresso added into it, like I do now, from sunup to the time I go to bed. And what don't I get? The jitters.
You don't.
I don't get the jitters. I don't go ooh like everybody else. I'm just like
you get a mind drain when
you don't have it.
When you don't have it.
Now, when I don't have enough caffeine in my system, my migraines go from here to eternity.
Your
and
migraines
back.
Go from 100 to 120.
I gotta call my doctor about my migraine medicines.
Oh, okay.
I forgot.
Anyways, we're testing. We're testing out our new. Well, we're testing out our new
setup
that we want to try to do on a regular basis. We want to try to do live podcast shows and let you know what's happening that day when it happens,
or within a day,
or now, within reason.
That
so that
being
way,
said, this isn't new equipment. This is the equipment that made it through the flood.
Yeah, right.
This is just revamping how things are set up.
Yeah,
and reusing different software that didn't cost anything. That he even already had all the software.
I had the software. It's just getting stuff connected
and right,
and
so
figuring
it's
it
really cool.
out so that it actually works well. I hope you all can hear us good. I'm not watching the YouTube feed, so I don't know. I can't tell if we're coming across. If you're here, leave us a comment. If you're watching a replay, in the comments, type #replay, because we're checking the stats on everything. We want to know how this works, because eventually we're going to branch off. We're going to hopefully try to get it live, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever we can put our faces, wherever we can just put it up. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, you said so much that I forgot what it was. So,
well, it's easy to get you lost.
Hey,
wait a minute. Who said that? Quiet back there.
Peanut Gallery.
I think it was Kushla.
It was you.
No.
Gallery. You.
No, I think it was the black pug.
Don't blame the black pug.
I'm
for
blaming
everything.
the black pug. It's her. She was right there. I heard her. Anyway,
I remembered. Stop. I remembered what I was going to say. Do you know what I wish was attached?
What?
People's minds when they're behind the wheel of a car.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, say, on the freeways out here.
Okay.
Like wrong way drivers.
Yeah, we had another one. Well,
we're always having another one.
Like another one. I mean, it's like
it's getting to be damn.
It's almost damn near every day. There's
almost,
a wrong way
not
driver.
quite. Yeah, I'd say it's at least 3 days a week now. It's how it feels.
So we're here in Arizona, and it makes the news
on
a daily basis.
Arizona.
All right. Simmer down.
This is just me, by the way, being me.
Just simmer the hell down. And this is her without alcohol. Oh my God. What's in that bang, man?
I haven't even drank the whole thing.
I don't think that's apple, crispy apple, whatever it is. I don't know.
It's vodka.
No, this is vodka.
This is vodka in the bag.
Clear.
I drink the bang. I empty the bang out into the sink. I feed it to the pugs. Actually,
I don't believe it.
I pour it in the pug bowl.
What the hell language are you speaking?
And I fill it with vodka.
I don't get that language you're speaking.
I don't either, but it works.
So, anyway, we wanted to talk about wrong way drivers. All right, do you guys, wherever you're wherever you live in, does it make the news? Do you guys have wrong way drivers? If so, is it a busy highway? I mean, I don't get how it can. I just don't get it.
Okay,
I honestly don't, because it to me
blows
it's
his mind.
It's plain stupidity.
Okay, that being said,
sorry.
I lived in upstate New York the first time I heard really about a bad wrong way.
They never had.
Shush.
Shushing.
I lived in upstate New York the first time I heard about a wrong way driver, and it was in upstate New York on the Northway.
What?
Yes, at exit 13 coming south. Someone was coming south on the northbound.
I honestly don't believe it. Actually, you know what? I think I do remember hearing
he remembers that one.
I do remember that.
So it was someone at night, and they hit some kids coming back from the prom or something like that.
Yeah, it was a big mess.
It was a big mess. That was like the really first one I'd ever heard of, and I'd been driving over the road already by then, and been in Chicago, L.A., Dallas, Miami, etc., and never seen nothing about and out here and nothing. That was like the first real experience I had on the news or in person hearing about one of these. Fast forward, still driving all over, nothing.
Still driving all over.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I drove all over the U.S. and up in Canada.
You really don't hear a lot about it.
Didn't hear it about it. Got out here, nothing when we first moved here.
No, it's like all the time.
And now it's just like, what the hell is wrong with people? I know.
It's like, gives me a migraine.
Me too. That's my excuse.
What?
So people
what?
Anyway, people. You hear all sorts of it.
This is us live in person.
This is the real us.
This is us acting like us.
Yeah.
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah, you should see us when we're driving on the road. We're a road show.
Wait a minute, Hood.
You hear all sorts of excuses. Okay. I've talked to my sister-in-law in St. Louis, Vicky. Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vic.
Love you.
What's up?
Like, I agree with her. Like, when you're on a highway and you see the big flashy sign that says wrong way driver coming towards you, why don't you get off the road? Are you really that freaking stupid?
Because they're lying.
What do you mean they're lying?
There's no wrong way driver. Listen, I was driving a tractor trailer and I watched the wrong way driver zip by me. Okay. And I'm like, what's that? Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. Holy crap. But there was no sign that told me there was a wrong way driver. They zipped by me at about 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour.
Well, what happens
and they were on the hub lane.
Yeah. Well, what happens is these wrong way drivers out here, they get onto like the big highways that are like 8 lanes wide. They turn in the wrong direction because half of them, it's either late at night or real early in the morning. They don't see well. They're following their GPS, which is what I really believe is the GPS tells them turn. They're not paying attention.
I agree.
Or their face is in their phone to begin with.
Yep.
And they turn onto the off ramp instead of the on ramp. So they're on the wrong side of the bridge when they're turning.
Yep.
And GPS will say, turn here. And the roads are so close, you don't know which one you're turning on unless you're paying attention and know what you're doing, or you're new to the valley.
But I mean,
so they turn and traffic's light at the time. So they turn down the off ramp thinking it's the on ramp and they go.
Time out.
Then let me finish. So then they get what they think is the right hand lane is the slow lane.
Yeah.
They're in that lane and they're zipping down the road when they're actually in the HUV lane, the fast lane.
Yeah.
Of traffic coming towards them.
But here's my thing.
And then they're like, well, how do I get out of this mess?
So here's why I see people are
oh, they're stupid.
Okay. When they turn there's like a billboard type sign that says wrong way.
That's why I said their face is in their phone.
And there's not just one of them. There's 2 of them.
I know.
And on some of these ramps where it happens all the time, it's above the goddamn fucking road.
How far are we into this and you've cussed already?
I have no idea. It's just me, okay?
I know. But anyway,
but
people have their faces in their phone, or they drive down the road and they're like this talking to the person next to them. And then they go.
But if they got a person next to them and they get on the highway going the wrong direction, they're both stupid.
Because they're talking to each other and they're not looking at
I would have said, yo, where are you going, woman?
But that assumes neither one of you have either had alcohol or they're both wide awake and they're not busy talking. They're looking at each other, not the road.
I'm sorry. I still say
people are stupid.
It's el stupido.
I agree. So yeah, I agree. Vicky's right. People are just freaking stupid.
Now they live in the great state of Missouri.
Yeah.
I mean, Missouri.
Near St. Louis.
Missouri.
Missouri.
Right? Isn't that how they say it?
Missouri. They live near St. Louis, Missouri.
Missouri. I call it misery.
Well, I went to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. So yeah, I know all about that state.
Anyways. But yeah, I mean, like I said, leave us a comment and let us know. Do you have wrong way drivers in the state that you live in? Let us know what state you're from. And do you have wrong way drivers? Okay. I want to know. I mean, because is it just Arizona?
It's not, because
because Arizona's laid out like a grid. It's easy going, get on, get off,
east,
Yeah. Like I said,
but it's not. If you do not know Arizona, if you're new here and you're just listening to your GPS and you're on one of these highways that intersects keep going, with a major road,
yeah,
you might have 3 right-hand turns or 3 left-hand turns. The first one's going to take you into a church parking lot.
I understand your logic.
If you're trying to go into the second one, which say is Price Road, and you accidentally take the third one, which is the wrong way on the 101.
Well, Laura, all right, listen. Common sense is if you want to go this way and you come into a bridge.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
If you don't have a dash cam in your semi and you went and spent all that money on it, do you really think that you and your truck are protected against John Q. Public? We don't. That is why we recommend Rexing USA cameras and equipment. Whatever it is you are looking for, whether it be a dash cam, a body cam, a trail cam, or similar, they probably have it.
Nearly every new vehicle coming out has a dash cam, and there is a reason for it: litigation. Yes, welcome to America, the land of litigation. So the best thing you can do is to protect what you own with video and pictures.
And their dash cams, boy, let me tell you, their cams do a lot. They have 170-degree ultra-wide angle lenses that will automatically lock in the last video if it feels a vibration from an accident. It has a supercapacitor battery backup that is better than lithium for extreme heat or cold. Add in loop recording, a mobile app, and parking monitoring, and more.
And yes, now you have a really great package for this company of cameras. So come on, check it out at 18wheeltalk.com/dashcam. That's 18wheeltalk.com/dashcam. You just inserted one word or two words. Common sense. You realize people have followed their GPS down dirt roads to rivers.
My mistake. My mistake.
In tractor trailers, and then called their dispatch and said, "How do I get out of here?"
We've gone soft in the brain because of GPS.
I agree.
Technology.
If people still opened a map, it would be a different world.
Or if they just paid attention too. You can't just rely on GPS. You have to physically look
where you're driving.
Where the fuck you're going. I'm sorry.
But my point is, I'm going...
You really got to look where the fuck you're going, all right, people? Because it might be us on the goddamn road. And if you kill one of us, well, there goes our show.
When we first moved back here, we lived in Mesa. I have a brother who lives on the west side. I'm not even going to say what town he lives in. But we lived on the west side. He lives on the west side. We lived in Mesa, which is east central. The first time I drove out to his house, I opened up my GPS, typed in his address, went like this to squeeze it down because I didn't need the whole thing. And I looked at, oh yeah, that's where his house is. Okay, so that's the best route. And then I just put it up on the dash, on the little mount thing. I didn't use it, but I just refreshed my memory of the route. Okay. Then when I got close and I'm like, well, which turn is it? I pulled off into a gas station and I pulled the map back open and I looked. I'm like, oh, okay, I need to take a right and then a left and then a right, etc.
Well, you have common sense because you used to be a truck driver.
Not all truck drivers have common sense. Oh my God.
You're a veteran of the trucking industry. Profession.
Yes. with common sense.
With experience comes common sense and
Most of the time.
and professionalism.
Most of the time, not all the time. I can tell you some old drivers that couldn't rub two nickels together
God,
to make a
yeah.
brain. My dad
That's-
had stories. believe
Save
me.
it. Save it.
Okay, now wait.
Save that one for another podcast. Stories from the road.
Just remind me about my dad and flat tires underneath an overpass.
When? Now?
For stories from the road.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a great story. I remember that
Yeah.
story.
People are El Stupido. They always have been. There's always the stupid ones out there, but why do they have to drive on the wrong side of the road now?
I don't know.
They're the same ones that when you get into a parking lot that's one direction, they're driving the wrong way and they're flashing lights, honking at you and screaming out the window.
Yeah, they're like, asshole, you're going the wrong way. Asshole, you're going the wrong fucking way. Turn around.
Yeah, and they're honking their horn, and I just sit there. I put it in park, and I just sit there and look at them. I'm like, I'm not backing up. I'm 3/4 the way through. You're going the wrong direction. Back your ass up.
Yeah, turn the fuck around. Turn around.
Every now and then you get lots of stupidity on our roads. Yeah, I can sing like that.
Oh,
I
my
could come
God.
up with a song out of anything. You know that.
I know. Anyways, if you're watching us live, say hello in the chat box.
Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello. Tell us where you're from. Let us know if you've ever heard of any wrong way drivers in your state.
You hear about it in California a lot too, and in Texas. You hear about it everywhere now.
And if you're not subscribed to our channel, what the hell are you waiting for?
Yeah, we're entertaining. I mean, you.
Click the subscribe button.
Hello.
Hit the little notification bell.
I know.
Because
have a lot-
we're gonna hopefully be doing these on a regular basis. We're gonna record episodes, but we're also gonna do live episodes. So you'll get the best of both worlds.
So here's how I got to say something.
We're not sure exactly how we're going to do it, when we're going to put them out, what day of the week we're going to do this, what time of day we're going to. This is really a test. This is only a test of the Emergency Podcast Show channel.
Can I talk now?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So this is the other reason, and I know this is a whole different podcast. I see you're imitating me. This is the other reason I know there's still a lot of stupid people out there and a lot of stupid truck drivers out there, because of the person that trained my niece Dawn on how to drive a truck.
Oh my God.
She went through CDL school.
Yep.
I
went through CDL
but-
school.
She went through a CDL school
I went through
Yep.
a CDL school. I'm go ahead.
by an unnamed carrier. I'm not going to call the carrier out. They
I wouldn't do that
trained her.
either. Yeah. Yep.
Then they sent her from Phoenix to the East Coast to train with a female driver, because that was the only driver they had that was a trainer that was a non-smoker, and she has asthma.
Makes sense.
Worst driver trainer
Worst
ever I've
driver
heard
Ever.
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 We're talking bathed once a week.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
Didn't have a refrigerator in her truck. Ate gas station food.
El Stupido.
Never parked in a truck stop.
Let me guess.
Always parked at the docks.
Let me guess. She had gas station sushi.
I don't know, man.
Never eat gas station sushi.
So yeah, I've been doing a lot of training on the phone. But Dawn's doing real good. We saw her today for brunch.
Yeah, it's
Yes, we do brunch.
brunch. And if you
Brunch.
and if you're wondering why, all right, I have a day job, and my days off are Mondays and Tuesdays now. So we used to do brunch on Sunday. Thus, we did a podcast. We did an episode called Sunday
Dinners.
You know, Sunday dinners, family time, and why we miss them. And it was a popular.
Yeah, it was a real
episode.
popular episode. If you
So if
haven't
you-
seen it or heard it, go listen.
You can go to 18wheeltalk.com and go to our episode library, and I
You'll
believe
find
it's episode 32, if I'm not mistaken.
Here's how you know we're live.
or you can click on the podcast tab. It'll pull up a large podcast player, and you can find the episode right there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Anyway.
there's plenty of different.
Finish the story.
What was I saying? Oh,
Why
yeah.
we had brunch
Oh,
today.
Because we used to do it on Sundays, but now that I have a day job because I got to pay the bills somehow, that we moved it. And, when we have time, we usually try to squeeze a Sunday brunch in on a Monday.
Monday brunch.
So
because it works with his schedule,
works with my schedule, works with my son's schedule,
and once in a while,
and
Dawn comes in.
Every now and then, we have a guest.
Today it was Dawn.
So
in town from her trucking job that she's starting to get the hang of and likes it.
Yep, it was a nice conversation. It was good times. Good times.
Good times.
Good sandwiches too. Oh,
I thank you.
It's sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches on bagels
and hash browns.
Yum.
Not McDonald's style hash browns.
No,
restaurant.
No,
style.
like the shredded pieces of potato that look like
like real potatoes,
fried potato sticks. I love it. Nice, perfect round shape.
You're spoiled.
Yummy.
I hope you're spoiled anyway.
Oh, I'm not spoiled much all the time.
Oh, okay, good.
See, I come up with food ideas and I pass it along to the chef. And she creates. I eat.
It's a good system. My favorite sound.
It does work.
My favorite sound is when I cook and we sit down at the table and him and Kyle both take a bite and go, Yeah, that sound. That's like one of my favorite sounds in the world.
It is. It is awesome sauce. Anyways.
Yeah.
This was a test of our new
podcast system.
Podcast Live. So in the comments,
tell us what you think.
Let us know what time is a good time because we're not sure. We're thinking of doing it Tuesdays because we normally release a new podcast episode on Tuesdays. So we're thinking of doing it Tuesdays, Arizona time. At least I'd say 1 o'clock Arizona time. That would be 3 p.m. on the East Coast.
Like you said, 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock Arizona time.
Well, sometime between 11 and 1, something noonish. We'll just say noonish.
Yeah. We'll do
lunch.
Let
us know what you think.
We'll do lunch.
Let's do lunch.
We'll do lunch. We'll have tea and crumpets.
Anyway, let us know what you think for time.
We're definitely not going to have coffee, okay?
Why not?
Anytime afternoon, it's alcohol 30.
Not on Tuesdays, it's not.
It can be. It's early enough.
Oh, okay.
Oh, stickler. I don't drive truck no more.
Oh, this is good. My bad.
I don't need to be good.
High five.
I think that's how you do it.
Yeah, I think we did it right.
All right.
High five, baby. High five. Boop, boop. Oh my God, that's a virtual high five.
I know, right? So anyways, if you're catching this on the replay, leave in the comments, leave hashtag replay. Let us know what state you're from. Let us know if you have ever heard in your state of wrong way drivers. We live in the state of Arizona and we hear about them all the time. 2, 3, sometimes 4 a week. And it's just ridiculous. I think it's just stupidity. But we want your opinion. Leave us a comment. Let us know.
Yeah, it's
hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. If you're here right now, say hi, say hello. We'll mention your name right now.
Your name.
Hello from the show.
Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I gotta say, I really get tired of hearing about the accidents because someone almost always gets killed.
One of the last ones, I think everybody was just injured. I don't believe anybody was killed.
Yeah.
Although they do have here in Arizona, they have some sort of detection system in place. So when
they're putting them in a lot of the big highways.
When somebody does happen in the hot spots, when somebody does happen to get on the highway the wrong way, it notifies the police and they almost close the highway down immediately. And they try to get on there to find that person, stop them, and get them turned around. So, and usually it's alcohol impaired. That's just it in a nutshell. It's usually somebody too drunk to drive and shouldn't be driving and got
too
on the
drunk or too high.
Fucking idiots. Yeah. Drinking and driving. That's just stupidity number one.
Yep, I agree.
Doesn't get you no way. Anywho.
Anywho,
Anything else you want to add to the show?
no, say goodbye, Patrick.
Oh, okay.
Unless you feel like chatting. I'm good. I'm
good?
golden.
You're golden.
Yep, I are golden.
Anyways, we hope you enjoyed our test
Of the emergency podcast system.
of our live podcast show. This is what we are trying out on we're gonna try this out on a regular basis for a short period of time, and if it goes over well, we're gonna branch it out, and we're looking into creating new things.
Yeah, and next time maybe I'll have like eyelashes.
Maybe Jen will actually have eyeballs that we can see.
Oh, you can see my eyeballs.
I don't know. The light's pretty bright.
I know.
Might have to put a hat on so we know where the top of your head is.
There, how's that better?
What? Oh, hey, there you are.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm kind of shiny.
Shiny. That's okay. You're good. It's fine. You're a ghost. I get it. You're my Casper.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, thank you for joining us. And like I said, we're going to, within the next podcast episode, somewhere we'll have a final tally on our profits for breast cancer. And we're going to get a check out to wherever we're going to send it to, or places. Because we got to look at our emails and see who sent us info.
Who suggested what. And if you haven't suggested, there's still time.
There's still time. Get your
emails in.
There's a email address right here, right below.
Yeah, right below Patrick. There. It's right over.
Email me, Patrick at 18wheeltalk.com.
No, it's over there. Sorry.
And in the subject line, put breast cancer. Yeah. So that way I know where you'd
like to see us send some money.
What facility you think can benefit from our breast cancer money. Yep. Please and thank you.
And if it's a facility that does more than breast cancer and does all sorts of cancer, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine too. Especially if it's
near and dear to your heart.
Exactly. You know them personally, or you've no family member has gone through there and either survived or hopefully survived. We want survival stories. We like survival stories.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for watching. Again, we hope you enjoyed the show. Smash the like button. Subscribe to our show. Hit the notification bell.
Give us a laugh.
Let us know how you like it.
Yeah, this is true.
Until next time.
Hasta la pasta.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
18 Wheel Talk. Thank you for joining us today. We greatly appreciate it. Be sure to stop by 18wheeltalk.com and check out all the affiliates mentioned in the program today. Remember, we're here coaching generations of drivers while guiding them on their path to success. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Spark the revolution.
So tell me, do you have one of those change buckets in your vehicle for fancy cafes?
Yeah.
And are you looking for a way to help support the show and just don't know how?
Well, we have great news for you. It is super easy, and you can do it for as little as $3 a month. Yes, that's right, $3 a month. That means for the cost of a cup of coffee, you could support the show for a month. And if you order one of those foo-foo frappy thingamabobs with all those flavors and whipped cream and sprinkles on top, you could support the show for about 6 months.
Isn't that amazing? Saving you calories from that frappy thingamabob with all those flavors and whipped cream and sprinkled things on top, and help out the show. What's not to like about that?
So to do so, just go to 18wheeltalk.com/support, and you will see just how easy it is to support the show. And don't forget to pick out your fan emoji while you're there. That's 18wheeltalk.com/support.